Well, Ethan, you want my opinion on Wreck Planet?
Yes.
There is a lot of world building happening. Maybe a little too much happening in the middle, so it kind of slows down a bit in the middle. Being very frank here, it's a bit slow in the middle, but then it picks up pace near the end. So, yeah, I mean, this story definitely moves along, so people will be interested to know what happens, after all that 20 years with CYBERFROG, what happened in 20 years. So, I mean,
and there's another 6 pages, by the way, that are like a sucker punch that I wish you could read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the ending I'm seeing right now is a cliffhanger already, so.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Shane's still working on it.
I know. Yanzi can read fast.
Yeah.
No, I just kind of spat read through it. So, I mean, I probably have to go through it again, to get a more time opinion. I'm just going off of the feel of it.
What world building do you think was unnecessary? Like, what do you think?
I wouldn't say it's unnecessary. It's just that it just kind of just seems to slow down a bit in the middle. That's it. It's the more pacing thing. Like the action is all like beginning, end, and middle is a bit slow. That's just my take on it.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad or wrong or exactly. I'm just saying it's just a pacing thing.
Yes. Yes, please do. Thank you. Yes. Sweet potatoes in the oven still. Yeah. Shane's sucking his lower lip. We'll see. Yanzi is the Comicsgate queen. People are saying it's muddy in the middle.
It's not muddy in the middle. It's world building is happening in the middle. So if you want, if you want a fast-paced action every damn page like a superhero comic, it's not going to be like that. But at the same time, you must realize that it's like regular storytelling. You do need to have slow down points for people to absorb and see what's happening in the world. So
yeah, it's not
kind of. I would say it really is a personal preference thing. More of it's not to say it's a fault or it's an issue.
Okay, we'll see. Yanzi's verdict is try harder. Gordy says brutal.
I tell my husband to try harder every time. So hey, I mean try harder, push.
Damn, Yanzi just destroyed EBS. EBS refunded. Let's see. EBS has superior pacing to J.J. Abrams. Well, that's good, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of. Oh, I guess you'll have to wait to see it. I don't know if I call it world building. There's definitely some world building, but it's more like, what would I even call it? It's like establishing what's going on and why, like what all this means in the larger sense, catching up with the characters. I don't know if we show too much of like what's going on in Philadelphia. I don't know if we show too much of what's going on outside of just the lives of these people, right? And why it's like important that they live the way that they do.
I think it is important.
You would call it like world building, like building.
I think it's important the way that it's structured that way too, because in a sense that you don't want the people to just say, "Oh, CyberFrog is just one note; it's a cybernetic frog." That's it. You want to be able to. Well,
that's what they say already. They're like it's Battletoads. It's like it's nothing like that. Shane, are you done? Did you finish it? No, he's still. Why is Shane so slow? Why did you realize you married like a very slow fellow?
No. I speed read because I used to take literature in school. So, for the exams, you have to read a book probably like 6 or 7 times at least. So,
yeah,
speed reading is just a thing I end up picking up in the end.
Bloated
Which means, though, if you're expecting me to pick up errors and all that, I don't think I went and looked for that. I just went more to see what the overall story is.
Mm-hmm. Did you read Blood Honey? Did you read the first one?
Yeah, I did. It's somewhere in the house now. I'm not sure where it went because, moving and stuff, you know what it means. Everything gets packed up somewhere.
Yeah. I'm concerned about Shane's face.
He's just concentrating. That's how he looks when we were going through our own books as well.
Really? When you're going through like your own stuff, do you guys read and reread your stuff a million times?
We did. And we did that with Starlight Cats. And this year we were like, you know what? We actually need a proofreader for a third pair of eyes, which we did. And it worked out. But trust me, going through that stuff again and again, sometimes you'll end up being like, oh, I didn't catch that after you read it 20 times. So.
Where's Blood Honey? Yanzi needed packing material. F you, Cecil. F you.
What?
Yeah, he's saying that you used it like like newspaper, like for packing. Cecil's dunking on me.